Well, we have 3 missions, and they fall into these 2 broad categories of caring for patients today and finding the cure for tomorrow. We have our cancer research program, which supports a variety of different kinds of research, innovative, cutting-edge research.
Basically what we do is we take tissue or fluid from patients who have cancer and we generate research models. We take these research models and we test investigational agents, and the results that we get from these models we share back with the patient's oncologist. Now with the advent of targeted therapies, drugs are much smarter. So really the goal is to put together a profile of each patient, and then we can identify sometimes from that profile whether or not the patient will, should respond to that particular agent.
This kind of targeted therapy is the future of cancer care, and it's going to lead to the cures for cancer in the future.
The data from all of these models collectively will actually be used to help identify ways to either for cancer prevention or for early treatment. So this particular patient, he gave us a sample back in 2009. We developed a research model. We tested several therapies. The patient's model, the tumor basically disappeared. It was a complete response, so to speak, in our preclinical studies. That information was shared with the patient's oncologist, and about 2.5 years later, the patient started progressing. Based on the information from our model, his oncologist put him on that therapy and his tumor melted away. It was pretty exciting.
The DIVA program, which stands for Deriving Inspiration and Vitality Through Activity, is our wellness fitness program, because over the last several years, the impact that lifestyle has on a cancer prognosis is becoming much more widely accepted. So the DIVA program offers around 100 classes a month of different kinds of nutrition information and a lot of different kinds of exercise classes.
The DIVA program provides an opportunity for breast cancer patients and survivors to work out one-on-one in a setting that's just exclusively for breast cancer survivors. I found out about the DIVA program through my oncologist, and he handed me the brochure and he said, "Betsy, I really recommend that you join the DIVA program." That was some of the most powerful medicine that's ever been prescribed for me. An opportunity for me to do something for myself to actually reduce my risk for breast cancer recurrence, significantly reduce my risk for recurrence.
There can be a 50% reduction in recurrence for people that follow this kind of wellness program. We oncologists have all had patients that stopped treatment because they couldn't make it to their doctor's appointments, and even more who couldn't pay their portion of their copay and had their disease spread and died of their disease. Our patient assistance program helps patients pay their copays and get themselves to and from cancer treatment appointments that they otherwise wouldn't be able to go to.
I had a seizure, which my neurologist says you can't drive for 6 months. So here I am fixing to start chemo and I can't drive. So I explained it to my research nurse and she says, "We have a solution, ThriveWell." And she sent me some forms to fill out, very simple. Sent them back to her, I was approved, and the next chemotherapy I had, they picked me up and brought me home and did that the entire time.
What the patient assistance program does is literally saves the lives of countless patients.
ThriveWell releases a lot of the stress and the people care. That's what I tell them.
ThriveWell's been very generous. They've provided resources for us to develop and evaluate a number of models, a number of research models that otherwise we wouldn't have been able to. We wouldn't have been able to test. It's very humbling seeing all these patients who, who are surviving, who are, they're out, they're fighting. Nobody's given up, And I think that that's really inspirational.
I can't imagine getting through my journey without the DIVA program. The DIVA program has empowered me. It has affected me more than anything else I could have ever done.
It's really through the generosity of our community, of our supporters, that a lot of our patients are going to beat their cancer. People that otherwise wouldn't survive or not live out the year, they're going to keep on going because of the generosity of our donors.